The following podcast contains strong language and ridiculous cartoon scenarios conjured up by two self-proclaimed comedy wizards. Between you and me, they're more like Saturday morning court jesters fueled by sugary cereal. But either way, the opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their well-intentioned hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Unless, of course, you want to pay them to say something else. Could always use a new pair of shoes.
Hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
This is a podcast. It's on the internet. It's about reviews. It's about comedy.
Yeah.
The reviews are also from the internet. Places like Google, Amazon, Yelp, Letterboxd, TripAdvisor. Did I say Yelp?
You did.
That bears repeating. That
Yelp.
bears re-Yelping.
Wow.
One good Yelp deserves another.
Okay.
I think that means we should just get started. I have a Yelp review right here.
Hit me with it.
Oh. This review is from Yelp for the United Guard Security. That's just the name of it. I even forget where it is. United Guard Security in Harbor Gateway, Los Angeles.
This is going to be nuts. I already know.
This is going to be absolutely absurd. This one is from Simply GM.
Good morning.
Good morning. Their review reads, I needed a security guard that evening. And called UGS, and within a short time they had a property covered. They were professional in every way. The guards were on point. The management were on top of their game. They were in contact with me as needed. They have several options to choose from. Just security. The security was software. Security with daily logs. Also, prices so reasonable with all the above. UGS will be your only call. They will be the only security guard service in my contacts list. Alan is attentive with your needs, and Varden is also in contact. Great people. Great guards. Can't go wrong. Try them. 5 stars.
Almost going for the Papa John's there at the end.
Better ingredients, better guards, Papa Security.
And honestly, that's kind of what this felt like at the beginning. Like, I needed a security tonight. Like that, I'm imagining myself lying on the couch, like, should I order out for security or not? Is it security night?
See, I imagine myself lying on the couch, already have eaten several Papa John's pizzas, and just doubled over in pain. I think, do I need a security detail?
Someone needs to protect me from myself.
Listen, if any assailants come by right now, I would be a sitting duck. I am full of pizza,
and I'm want to order more.
And if I could not even offer them any pizza as a bargaining token because I've eaten it all.
A punch to the gut's just going to make them mad. They smell your agonized breath laced with pizza smells. Oh, wait a minute. You got the meat lovers and you didn't save any for us?
Oh, the sodium content of those meat lovers just puts you... It slows you down as though you're a cartoon person slowly freezing.
Yeah, your blood is just like it's got to travel uphill all of a sudden. Oh boy,
slowly turning to stone, really, as you move around. Not to mention that garlic pea sauce, that pea consistently garlic sauce that they give you. That stuff. That's like smelling salts.
That kind of sickens me, that stuff. I'm already not a huge fan of P. John's, but when they bring that stuff out... No.
I have no qualms with the Johns and the Papas.
I know.
Lots of fond memories, my friend. But the garlic sauce... Yeah, that stuff will kill you. I'll indulge one crust turned breadstick dumped into garlic butter sauce. Yeah, a little dip and a little dunk. It's not going to kill you. But I see people going through like 3-4 of those
They
in a setting.
drizzle
I'm
it
like,
on top. Oh my!
not the drizzle, but that is running all over. It is just getting on your, and then it's on the plate, and they're sopping it up like using their pizza as like a nasty washcloth.
No, I'm over here eating the hot pepper. Just you guys go for it. That's fine.
When I eat the hot pepper, it's very calculated. The timing.
Oh yeah,
The little
cut through that richness with your pepperoni.
Right. It's got to be like after the third bite of pizza, a really good bite, a chewer, and then you bite the pepperoncini, and then you bite another bite right away. That's the move.
You got a party just happening in your mouth when that happens.
Right. You want a nice saucy explosion bite too.
So anyway,
I was gonna say, you want the explosive hot oil of the pepperoncini to sort of splatoon, half coat your mouth. One half coated with pizza sauce, the other half coated with pepperoncini.
Because that sucker's been sitting. He's been like in the box, in the hot box, literally hot boxing in there with the pizza. That pepper's hot in multiple ways.
It's sweating. Pop to papa, and I'm sweating.
But security, this is something that people with more money than me, more responsibility than me, need to worry about. It made me think there's also probably reviews for like nannies out there that people just realize, I need a nanny. I can't be bothered to do this myself.
I can't be bothered to stand around outside this door and do nothing for several hours. I need security.
Give me a man, a woman, a child to watch God with technology, potentially.
They have different packages. I bought the double child package. They're twins, then they fight crime together. The most appealing part about being a security guard, besides standing around and getting paid to stand around, is the bandolier of gadgets. The Batman utility belt across the chest, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what's going on? I know. I assume pepper spray and taser. Those are good to go, right?
Maglite for sure.
Oh, you got the longer, you asked the so better. Many questions. You got a click on the old Maglite.
One of those like 2-foot long Maglites. You hang on a second. I really need to see this.
Oh, I knew I smelled Papa John's pizza. Look at this. This dumpster's covered in it. I've seen this once before in 72. Yep, the Papa's here. We gotta move.
Mobilize.
We got to code Papa. We got to code Papa. No shack. No shack. I repeat, no shack in this Papa.
Sure enough, it's Papa John, whatever his name is. The day of reckoning has come.
Just like a little beast, a little chupacabra leaving pizzas, half-eaten pies in his wake.
We don't know where he's going to hit next, but we'll be there.
I need security for that. Maybe this guy's compound is overrun with Papa John like chupacabras.
That
Papa
is
John
a nightmare.
Chupacabra hybrids.
Their little curly, greasy hair.
This particular genus of chupacabra started because a brood was raised in a Papa John's dumpster.
They didn't have blood to drink from. They had to eat the little garlic sauce.
Just expired garlic sauces.
As long as we're talking about fast food, I've got a Glassdoor review.
Okay. I don't know if we've explored Glassdoor, but
it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think I grabbed like some Tesla reviews way back in the day.
Yeah, we might have a little segment featuring
just to
some
dunk
Glassdoor
on them.
Any opportunity.
Right. This is a Glassdoor review for A&W restaurants.
Hey, my alma mater.
Yeah. And I'm seeing so many reviews coming from Canada, so I guess they must still be around much more up north.
Well, the thing is, A&W here was bought out by Yum Brands, which is who owns Taco Bell and KFC, and it's still its own thing up in Canada. And I'm told the quality is much better. It's much more on level with like a Five Guys or a Culver's there.
Well, I will say, one of the reviews talked about somebody, like, we got to open the door for them, close the door for them, ask them how their first bite is. And I'm like, that sounds like Culver's.
Right.
So, okay, that makes sense. In any case, it doesn't sound like our anonymous employee here had a great time with it. Former employee, more than 1 year, titles their review, overworked, underpaid, no room for growth. And if it matters, they don't recommend, they don't approve of the CEO, and it has a bad business outlook.
I'm sure they had a personal relationship with it. They talked to the CEO
yeah,
quite
I'm
often.
sure. They write, pros. The only pro I can think of is that it's better than welfare. Cons. Prepare to be overworked. I was running the entire restaurant alone during nights, Thursday to Saturday, the busiest nights, and was expected to prep and to do deep cleaning, like removing all the grease from the kitchen, all in a time crunch. Prepare to be paid the lowest amount legally allowed. If it were legal for employers to mandate blood donations, A&W would drink its employees' blood. Prepare to be disrespected and treated less than human. Advice to management. Pay people a livable wage. Give people benefits other restaurants give, such as free food. Give people room to grow. Hire more people and actually work to maintain people and not just run through people like disposable wipes. 2 stars.
Wow, what was the second star
Right?
for?
I don't know where that came from.
That I was going to say, I mean, it sounds like they're exaggerating, but I would say they're not.
There was one review that I almost pulled that talked about them extending training for 3 months. They said training is 3 months, and when you're being trained, your pay is $4.25 an hour.
Yeah, they did that shit to me. They had training pay going. That's legal in Wisconsin as well.
God.
Yeah, they didn't stretch it that long. It was just a few weeks. I was in high school.
You're gonna say, oh, all right.
Yeah, I didn't need the money. I was there to buy more video games and work a couple nights a week. You know what I mean? I wasn't too bothered by it. I didn't. But I believe an adult that a fast food restaurant is hired definitely should be paid a living wage. I don't think that's too political to say.
No.
I don't think being treated like a subhuman fucking burger flipper on a day-to-day basis is too much to be asked.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And you know, that leaves me very curious. As aggressive as cutthroat and no holds bar as that review was, where's that second star coming from?
Yeah, with the only pro being that it's better than welfare. I don't.
Did you like the way your clothes smell after work? Because I sure didn't.
There were a bunch of reviews talking about how they had to buy their own uniform and never got reimbursed.
Yep. Well, I mean, all this is pretty typical of fast food and retail experiences.
My eyes are being opened.
I would love to say that, yeah, A&W did that and that sucks. But that's retail places in general. They make you buy your uniform. You ever see someone in a retail shop looking a little shabby, looking like they missed laundry day? Well, I'm sure that's their only shirt because they don't want to buy another freaking shirt. Because usually, not only do you have to buy one, they'll be like, yeah, the first one's $5 and the next bunches are $20.
God.
They make you pay like the customer price for the rest of the clothes. Oh, you need shoes for work or else you're going to slip and die and your feet are going to fall off? Yeah, here's a catalog of overpriced sticky shoes that you can buy with your money. Don't worry, we'll take it right out of your paycheck so we can just give you less on Friday. We love that. It helps our taxes.
Sounds like a 2-star experience to me.
Yeah, man.
I guess, boy, I had it made in the shade with my grunt work as a younger man working for a conservation district and a mosquito treatment. They were like,
you got
here,
that government job.
Hey, it was a municipality, so maybe that's it. They're like, you want a neon yellow shirt, you get a neon yellow shirt. You worked here last summer, you already have 3. Here's 3 more. You worked here last summer before that. I ended up with like 16 safety yellow shirts.
All for free. You could have sold those at profit. You could have sold those at markup, my guy.
I could have. I should have. This one's clean.
They're paying you to freaking walk around the park for a while.
You're back another summer? Have another hat, Buster.
That's why people work there forever. You know what I mean? That's why you got those old weird dudes that are working there forever.
Yeah.
It's just
I
easy.
Like to work on the tractor and get a free shirt every year.
Yeah, my benefits are going up. My Christmas bonus went from 4 shirts to 5 shirts. We're doing pretty good.
I did get a quarter more each year as well.
That's big.
Which was pretty big.
I love talking about mistreated workers, but let's talk about mistreated chairs. I have a review from Amazon for the Sit and Be Fit Fitness Collection. I will simply read the description to describe this one. It's some videos. It's a season of videos, I guess, from 2011. Sit and Be Fit is an award-winning television exercise series. Each chair exercise program is carefully researched and designed by host Marianne Wilson, a registered nurse, and a team of physical therapists, doctors, and exercise specialists. Enjoy a collection of the best low-impact exercise and stretches. Experience the better balance, mobility, and agility of well-being.
Okay.
Mostly marketed at the elderly.
Well, yeah. Anyone who's at that level does it.
Yep. Anyone who, mobility problems, all of the above. You can sit and be fit right here with this collection here by Marianne Wilson. Jasmine in Jersey has this to say. They title their review, "Got this for a friend. Read review."
Okay.
Which we will read. I am in shape and broke my ankle a few years ago and went on YouTube for exercises to do in a chair or wheelchair. So I am familiar with chair exercises, even chair yoga. So I viewed this online and thought it was an excellent video. And this mature instructor sure has energy. I have an obese friend who complains about weight, and she has bad knees. Wonder why?
Oh,
and
boy.
I got this for her birthday. Well, she never bothered to try it, and I guess she would rather complain than bother even moving her body in a chair. 5 stars.
What? Wow. It's just that. Oh my God, no. You're the worst friend ever.
Yeah, what a nasty bitch.
Oh my God. To even think. I mean, okay, I understand. Your friend complains about things. Anytime your friend complains about things, whatever the things are, you want to help.
Yeah.
And I know as humans or people pleasers like myself, we always want to fix things. Sometimes your friend might just need to complain.
Yeah, that's
You might
true.
just need to be a listening ear and nothing more. I can tell you what you definitely don't need to be.
Fatphobic to your friend.
Yeah. Good God.
Oh, the wonder why. It's like
That
at
is
first I was reading the
so-
review and like, oh, this is kind of a little, and then the wonder why, like a bombshell in the middle of this
I
review.
felt it so much. It's like, yeah, this girl I'm dating in high school is pretty cool. She's gonna have me meet her parents. They drop something like that on you. You're like, high school romance is dead.
Yeah,
I'm too young to put up with it.
this is awkward parent at the dinner table energy type discussion, isn't it?
Just, wait, what? Susan, you said what? No.
Your girlfriend forgets to warn you that casual fat phobia and other such casual things are just going to be fair game at the old din-din table tonight.
Oh, yeah, wow.
It makes me think, who's this gift really for? Is it for their friend, or is it for Jasmine and Jersey to feel good about themselves?
Yeah, look what I did. Look, I'm a savior. I'm a white savior. I'm a fit white savior.
Me and Mary Ann Wilson are going to change the world, one friend being condescended to at a time.
That's the thing, though. When she said the mature host, I was like, man, she's a little... That's a very PC choice there. That's
Sure.
That was a safe choice to describe the host as mature. I know what you were trying to say, but you were using a kind, polite word for old lady on a chair exercise video.
She was impressive with her energy, even though she was crossed out old lady, mature. Listen, we draw the line at ageism, all right? Fat and fat, we know where fat phobia is compared to that line for Jasmine and Jersey.
This is okay. This is no land.
Yeah, I guess before we move on, it's my real biggest pet peeve among friends where friends speak for your time. You know what I mean? I guess she has better things to do other than sit in a chair. It's like, me, I bet she does, bro. I bet she's a busy person.
Super judgmental. Super like, I don't know. You don't claim ownership over someone else's time.
Or their chairs, dude. Well, she doesn't have a good chair for this.
Exactly. Like, I only have director's chairs. I've only got swiveling, like drum thrones. I'm going to spin all over the place. This isn't going to work.
I bought an exercise ball thinking it would be great for these exercises. Turns out, exercise ball is a no-go with the sit and fit collection.
Cost. My husband bought me a chair that looks like a shoe. I don't want to sweat all over that.
That thing is kicking my ass, if you know what I mean. Okay, you got a review, sir.
I do have a review. This was sent to us by Eric Martin, friend of the show.
And comedy.
And
children everywhere.
Children. A bridge to a better tomorrow is what he always says to me.
Let's be a bridge for a better tomorrow, Matthew. That's what Eric says.
He wants you all to take care out there. This is an Amazon review for Dr. Teal's sleep spray with melatonin and essential oils. 6-ounce bottles, pack of 3, nighttime therapy formula with chamomile and lavender.
This is a mouth spray.
It's an essential oil spray.
Oh, okay. So
like
no mouth.
No
this
mouth.
Is a rubby-dubby dub spray.
A spritz, calm you down.
Spritz on the tits. You absorb stuff in the nipples real good. You put this on there. Anyway, I'll save that funny stuff for after the review.
Yeah, I do know some essential oils you can put on your temples and stuff, and that's supposed to do good stuff. Other stuff on the pillow, obviously, or if your dog freaks out, maybe they'll like that too. This is a review.
Nipples.
This is a review from Carolyn. Carolyn titles her review "Love It" and writes, "I spray my teenage granddaughter's pillow on school nights while she's in the shower. She doesn't know. Now she's not up really late on school nights. 5 stars."
All right, we went from fat phobia to drugging your family members.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of, you think you're doing a good thing, but I don't think you're doing a good thing.
I mean, it's just essential oils, right?
Right. Lavender is relatively harmless.
I hope that's the principle of it, though, really.
Yeah, that you're sneaking in when she's in the shower.
This isn't like, she's doing it as though it's a nice, like, mint on the pillow, tee-hee-hee type vibe. This is more like slipping something in their soup before dinner type vibe.
Yeah, exactly. You're dosing your granddaughter, unbeknownst to her.
My precious vat of lavender essential oil. I submerge her pillows and bedding in it every night. She is out cold. I will not hear her teenage tap-a-tap on those cellular devices all night.
I'm not going to be a great grandmother if I can help it. She's going to sleep from 8 p.m. to 8 in the morning.
No texting any boyfriends before shut-eye. Oh, boy. If your parents were to dope you up like this secretly or something, what do you wish it would have been? I could have used some anabolic steroids, you know. Get buff for free.
Yeah. Let's see. What generally I don't know that anabolic steroids are generally harmless, but what pseudo harmless things could my parents have done?
I think you could have used some protein powder, some meat on your bones, bud.
Yeah.
Just line your breakfast cereal in the morning with some lard.
God. Protein powder in your oatmeal. Here you go, eat up.
That just makes you sound cool, though. That just makes you sound like your parents want you to get ripped with the sauce.
They could have said we were so poor that we only get Telemundo and these strange Babar movies, that would have been like, now I speak a different language. Well.
Oh, sure.
That's not as insidious as this, though.
Yeah, growing up bilingual would have been a great. I would have really loved that growing up bilingual, like growing up in a bilingual household and speaking a second language for free. I'm always sort of envious of kids that have that. Really, my parents could have just forced me to watch foreign media until I spoke a second language just as good, right?
You can talk about war crimes all day long. Kosovo strong is where I'm at. They could strap like a Bane mask on your face whilst you sleep, because oxygen deprivation, you want to like dope up your blood. You could be the next Steve Prefontaine. You could run all day, all night. You got so much oxygen in your blood. It's like you've been living in Colorado.
So you want, as a parent, you would sneak after your kid falls asleep every night, you sneak them into a hyperbolic chamber.
Yeah.
So they can sleep extra oxidized, and then before they wake up in the morning, because for some reason it's better if they don't know they're sleeping in a hyperbolic chamber.
Yeah, either way, if you deprive them of oxygen or you give them more, either way, something cool is going to happen.
Sports guys sleep in hyperbolic chambers, don't they?
They do all sorts of stuff. I don't know what to believe anymore.
I saw Donald Driver where he's sleeping. It's this big ass tank, looks straight out of Dragon Ball Z. It's like he's sleeping in a waterbed on a greasy piece of plastic. I don't really get it.
Well, okay.
It's like you're in a Ziploc bag surrounded by water and you're sleeping in it.
That's got to be nice on the joints, though.
Yeah, I think it's good for the joints. Sleeping like some leftover fucking kale in the bottom of the fridge. As long as no one forgets you for 6 weeks.
Yeah, then you'll spoil.
More than spoil. The bad thing about keeping humans in Ziploc bags is they piss and shit. Vegetables just go bad.
There is that, isn't there?
I think it's break time.
Break time.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome back to... well, yes, welcome back to... Upon further review.
Let's go. We're gonna review something further today. I think I need it because I can't speak.
We're gonna review something further. We're gonna take something we thought we knew about and learn that we knew nothing at all. We were dumb as rock. We're about as smart as a mud fence.
Nothing at all.
Stupid sexy finders. We talked about grilling a little bit last week, did we not?
Grilling like Krillin.
What type of grill would you tend to throw a dog on?
Well, me being from Wisconsin, I would get one of the Johnsonville official.
Stop.
Johnsonville Johnny Boy Grills.
Shut your
I
mouth.
forget what it's called actually, though.
Say you're driving down to old Miller Park. I say old because it's not that anymore, but what you peeping in the back of everyone's pickup truck?
In the back? You're going to Miller Park, and what's in the back of everyone's pickup truck? A grill for grilling, right?
Yeah, what kind of grill?
A flat top?
No, I'll just say Weber Grill. We're talking about Weber grills.
I was about to say Wiener Grill. That was close.
That was close. Weber Grill, the little guys that everybody seems to have. It's totally ubiquitous. You think of grill and you think of that little guy. Don't you? I know I do.
Of course, I'm telling you, my guy, I'm thinking of that little guy.
Well, here is I'm going to read most of this verbatim from Weber.com because why not? They paid somebody to write this stuff. And it's good copy, so thank you very much. The story of Weber is one of innovation, curiosity, and the drive to make a better grill for everybody, Batman. So relax, grab a burger, and travel back in time almost 70 years to the moment that ignited a grilling revolution. It all started with a quest for a better steak. Back in the 1950s, brick fireplace barbecues were very popular. So a fellow by the name of George Stephen, 2 first names, decided to build himself one. After he finished it, he invited his friends over for a barbecue. The steaks went up in flames. For George, the dinner was a disaster. But it got him thinking. There had to be a better way.
Of course there's a better way, George.
Luckily, George's day job was at Weber Brothers Metalworks, where he spent his time welding half spheres together to make buoys. He knew his way around a metal shop, and after the flop of a barbecue, it all clicked. He took one of the half spheres, put legs on it, punched holes in the bottom for airflow, and put a lid on top. Voila. The iconic Weber kettle grill was born. George's first grill continued to evolve for years, and Weber grew into the most trusted grilling name in the industry. All because of a few burnt steaks and one man who was willing to discover what's possible. They got pictures of all these little grills. I'll send you a picture of these little grills here.
Are these old grills?
You see the original kettle grill. I stumble upon this because there's actually like in the area, I know there's a Weber restaurant in the Chicagoland area.
Oh, really?
And like a factory or something. And I got thinking, what's going on there? And yeah, I guess it's because it's from around here. Look at the cute little girls.
Oh, Smokey Joe, our old friend.
Little Smokey Joe from 1962.
The Smoky Mountain. That looks ahead of its time a little bit.
Yeah, here, I'll get you a few more.
Yeah, there's a from 1981, Smoky Mountain Cooker by Weber. It looks a lot like smokers that are popular today. The Egg, is that what that son of a bitch is called?
Oh yeah, Big Green Egg. There's
Big
some more.
Green Egg, the BGE. Oh, we're starting in the 90s. This is our era, bud.
Oh yeah,
the Performer, the Spirit. That one is so ubiquitous to me. The Spirit in the summer. The Weber Q, bit of an Apple iPod design look, did not catch on for good reason. The Genesis, Sega. The Genesis happened in 1991, and Sega was at the forefront. Thank you very much, Weber. Yeah, a lot of in the 2000s, they started to make a lot of designs that just didn't catch on, did they?
Yeah, they're very the old Mac computers with the strange colors. Those were cool for a while, but now they look dated.
Yeah, a lot of it goes from like a lot of like ahead of their time designs from the 60s to the early 2000s, and then it's just like, oh man, a lot of swings and misses there, Webby Chan.
But they were trying. In any case, yeah, there's the Weber Stephen Products LLC that I drive by all the time, and there's a Weber Grill restaurant in Schaumburg, Illinois. And as I was looking at that on Google Maps, I saw that nearby Schaumburg, Illinois, in Wooddale, Illinois, there was a Sweet Baby Ray's restaurant.
Oh, I would love to go there. We should go.
And wouldn't you know it, a man by the name of Dave Redmond from the west side of Chicago, he played basketball because he was from the west side of Chicago. And as he tells it, you could either be in a gang or play sports. And he played sports. And with the last name like Raymond, everyone called his brother Ray. So he was Baby Ray. And on one occasion, they were warming up before a basketball game and showing some moves, getting a little fancy, as he tells it. And he did a certain maneuver. And someone said, "That's sweet, Baby Ray." That's how he got his name. And then the same brother, I guess, became a chef, and they entered a barbecue contest and won, and just decided, hey, we fell ass backwards into this, as they say on the west side of Chicago.
Right. When you get a barbecuey name like Sweet Baby Ray from early on, your fate starts to lock in, so to speak.
Pretty solidified. So yeah, they made sauces. Oh, they've got all sorts of sauces they sold.
I like the spicy sweet one.
I would love to go to this place. They got everything there. And then eventually, yeah, they sold the business of the sauce, but the guy's nephew is like, "Hey, uncle, buy a smoker. Get a bigger smoker. Get a bigger smoker. Should we open a restaurant?" And now they have a restaurant. And
Wow.
Chicago barbecue representing, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of that Sweet Baby Ray's and Weber. Chicago, a barbecue city?
Stranger things.
Pff, we know as Midwest Chicago food enjoyers that Chicago is the food city in the great states of America.
Oh, baby.
I will fight on that. We got Weber. We got Sweet Baby Ray. We got Lou and all the Malnati's, all right?
Get after us.
I have a review.
Let me hear it.
This review it was fated to be here. This review is for Flyin' Ryan, a 2003 film. This review's from Amazon.
Oh boy, hang on. Is this some like geek kid basketball movie?
I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. I'll read the description. Ryan is having a hard time making friends in a new town. However, he soon discovers he has an advantage over his peers.
Oh my.
Heelys that fly. When he puts on these shoes, Ryan discovers that when it comes to adventures, the sky's the limit.
No.
It's from 2003.
Let me fasten my seatbelt.
Let's have Amanda tell us all about it. She titles her review Life-Changing. And they write, the film, dare I say, masterpiece, has earned every single star in this 5-star rating. This critically acclaimed, Oscar-nominated emotional thriller will take you on the adventure of a lifetime. The entire 84-minute run span, I was glued to the TV. Ryan, the deepest soul ever captured in cinema, will make you laugh, and he will make you cry. Flyin' Ryan has touched the hearts of millions, and his relatable story about being bullied will show all the poor kids out there dealing with their own dirk. That if you believe hard enough, and if you have a weird aunt to give you Heelys you found in the trash, you will literally, not metaphorically, literally fly away from your problems, and everyone will like you. After seeing this film, I actually bought stock in Heelys Shoe Company. That's how much I believe in Flyin' Ryan and his message. I recommend anyone feeling lost in their lives to watch this film. You will find yourself in the soulful gaze of Flyin' Ryan. And wherever you are feeling alone, and whenever you are feeling alone, look up at the stars because Flyin' Ryan is there and he believes in you. 5 stars.
Okay, I did have to quickly pull up IMDb just to get a visual on this, and I know not many people are going to know what I mean when I say this, but this looks like something that JonTron would have talked about back when he did cooler videos than he does
right
now.
back in the heyday of the post video game pre-current era of JonTron. That's sort of a post Game Grumps era where he just talked about really weird, like marketed at kids bargain bin movie features.
Like
you find this at Walmart for $3.99.
You find this thing at the Dollar Tree, and it's in one of it's in a paper.
Yeah, you find it at Dollar Tree in the toilet paper section.
You're like, what is this? Flyin' Ryan.
The dude's flying, and his name's Ryan. I mean, that's probably where the idea started.
That is. They scratched that on a bar napkin and thought, huh.
You know how Sweet Baby Ray, he became a barbecue sauceman because someone called him Sweet Baby Ray one day. Someone called Ryan. They said, "Hey, Ryan, you're flying." And, fate just sort of started locked into place from there.
For one night, if not more. Um,
Oh God, it's terrible.
There. People have money. Maybe
Someone should resurrect Andy Warhol and tape him watching this. That would be sick. I'm just noticing on the little poster where it has the titular Flyin Ryan flying around the town. He's got a little kitty cat in a backpack and some shoes on. There are like little fairy dust sparkles jamming out of the Heeley shoes.
Oh my goodness.
I feel so bad for anyone who grew up watching this thinking it was good. Because when you're a kid, you don't like movies because they're good. Just because you get attached to them, kind of.
Yeah. Somebody looks funny. Somebody says one funny thing, and you love the whole movie for that.
Oh, yeah. That's like...
Honestly, it's a good movie, so this is not the greatest example. But Angels in the Outfield... My cousins and I and my brothers, we would just say, do you want to watch the flying ball? Put the flying ball on, because the opening credits of Angels in the Outfield, it's just a ball flying through clouds, and we thought that was hilarious.
You was flying through clouds. It was a good feeling. Yeah, I was the same way. It was just the hippie shave scene where they do that montage. Yeah. You want to watch the hippie shave?
So yeah, any kid who had the same sort of feelings about Flyin Ryan and his sparkly dusted Heelys. Oh,
yeah, I hope someone was awakened
Heaven
with
help
memories
us.
of Flyin Ryan. Do you have a quick review for us, bud?
A quick. How quick?
It's quick, mid-quick. Normal erroring on the side of quick.
Let me check the time, and that'll help me decide. Okay.
Yeah,
this is a good one. I've got, as long as we're talking about childhood memories, I have an Amazon review for Thomas and Friends' Tale of the Brave, the movie.
The Brave.
Tales of the Brave. This Amazon review comes to us from Behruz. They title their review, Beware, quote, Monster. And write, my 2-year-old loves Thomas series and has lots of trains and DVDs. Although this DVD is a good story and good quality animation, however, it may not be proper for younger kids. The problem is that it introduces the concept of, quote, monster for the younger kids, and that may cause problems later, as it happened for us. Our toddler is now scared of sleeping in his room alone, while before this was never an issue. Although we won't let him watch this DVD again, and even after a couple of months, the idea of monster is already in his head and probably won't go away. Something to consider for those of you whose toddlers already don't want to go to bed at night. 1 star.
This isn't very funny, but I feel very passionately about this.
Okay.
The reason why there's monsters in children's media is because kids are going to face monsters their whole lives, even after they're kids. There's going to be days when you're an adult and you go to bed scared for real monsters. There are real monsters out there. The IRS, criminals, fucking
Flyin Ryan,
evil people, dickhead bosses, Flyin Ryan. There's going to be all kinds of monsters that pop up in your kid's life, being bullied, all kinds of shit. And, it helps them learn a little bit how to deal with those scary monsters and those feelings they get when there's monsters.
Bravo.
So let the kid, let Thomas face a little monster every now. Let Scooby, find out every week that this thing that he's been so terrified of was just a stupid little man, a stupid little white man in a stupid little mask.
That's society's problems kind of boiled down, isn't it? Stupid little white man.
Oh, it was an old greedy little white man in a mask hiding.
You were trying to gentrify the old amusement park? Wow. Yeah, you're not a crook at all.
To depart from that high horse, I've been watching old Scooby-Doo with the wife lately. We watched the first series on HBO, and then on Internet Archive, I found she didn't. So the HBO also has Scrappy Doo. I think actually, I read in March Scooby-Doo's going, so this is already dated by the time that this goes out. But don't worry, as this happens, I'm sure some other stinking evil streaming service will pick them up if you need your Scooby-Doo fix after that. But they had Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, but she didn't like Scrappy. I was like, really? You don't like Scrappy? And she's like, I don't really like Scrappy. So I found the next series, which is the one with the whole cast isn't in it. It's just primarily just
Shaggy,
Scooby and Shaggy. Shaggy has the red shirt.
The red shirt Shaggy, yes.
The red shirt Shaggy era. Also, the Scooby Dumb is a featured player.
Oh, okay. Good old Scooby Dumb.
No, not good old. I can't believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, Scooby Dumb is anti-content. Scooby Dumb, and honestly, I'm impressed with the animation fidelity of this one. I'm like, oh, they kind of got a budget for this one, but I'm so unimpressed by the writing fidelity. Anytime Scooby Dumb's on screen, motherfucker is just a vacuum of funny.
At Hanna-Barbera, they're just sitting there in their lab, what other dog thing can we do with to tie in with Scooby?
Yeah, the lore of it all is very intense. Where this Thomas the Tank Engine introduced the concept of monsters into the lore. The depth of what is Scooby? What is he as a talking dog? What does it mean to be a talking dog in this universe? Is you're not given any answers, but the depth. It becomes ridiculous. It seems like the talking dog. It's either my two running theories are there is one family, so to speak, family in the sort of community sense,
of doodogs,
of doodogs who can speak, or that doodogs are just their own species that call each other family from sort of like a black dude would call another black dude brother.
Okay.
They call each other cousins. Because Scooby-Doo, there's a hot lady Doo who's a movie star.
Dino Mutt. Sorry, that's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, and she can talk elegantly. At first it's okay, all the Doos can talk, but they all have speech impediments. But the hot lady one can talk, and Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Dum are competing for her love and affection.
Scrappy can talk pretty well, too.
Oh, that little fucker. I like Scrappy, though.
I loved him as a kid.
Yeah. He added such a, to have Shaggy and Scooby. Scrappy adds a layer that was missing, right? There's the Shaggy and Scooby are dumb because they're cowards. But Scrappy's dumb because he's brave.
He's so overconfident. Compensating little guy.
Compensating little guy. Not, he's called Scrappy Doo, but actually he's 28 years old. Just a little man child.
All right. Puppy power.
All right, Uncle Scoob. Why don't you fucking get bent? I'm gonna go smoke my cigarette, and I'm not gonna hear shit from any of you. That's how Scrappy episodes go. That's why I like them. Shaggy, don't think I'm not looking at you. I'm tired of your bullshit too. And then he stops out of the room. All right, guys, we got to cut another production. It's a Scrappy situation. Take 5. I think that's the episode, huh?
I think that's the episode.
We take those. Thanks for listening. Episode 142. That's a nice number.
That's a nice numero.
Numero 142 numero. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Hope you had fun this week. Hanging out. Thanks for making it to the end of the episode. Thank you, Eric, for the submission.
Thanks, Eric. God.
What?
I still had IMDb open, and I was just going through. You can always tell it's a low budget thing when there's behind the scenes pictures on an IMDb page. There's a picture of the actor who portrayed Ryan, at like what must be a youth cast party. Buddy is rocking sick, long black cargo shorts. He's got a black cap to the side.
Yes.
And the shirt he is wearing, I saw the NR, and I was like, could that be? And I zoomed in. It is indeed a No Rules t-shirt.
Let's go slay, Ryan, slay.
That's why he's flying.
You think the first thing he bought with his little bonus check that his parents let him have was a fucking mongoose dirt bike or
Yes.
mongoose mini bike?
Yeah, man. He got some pegs for his bike. He got some crazy bones.
He got some pegs so the girls can just on the back
Up on
so
back.
the ladies can ride.
Anyway.
Yeah. If you
Sorry.
want to send in a review like Eric, send a link or a screenshot of the review to reviewparty.com at gmail.com. Include your name because we'd love to give you credit, or a moniker, an alias, so to speak. Matt has some other ways to interact with us.
If you want to reach out to us on social media, you can find us at reviewparty.com on Instagram and TikTok, and at reviewpartypod on Twitter. Some people send them to me directly on Instagram. If you're cool enough to know me directly, well. Or just send it to our page. If you there's many means to get this stuff to us, so just do it. There's no excuse. I can recommend something for you, though. It's going to reviewparty.com, our website, where you can find all of our episodes, every single listening platform, Acast, Pod Pocket, the New York Podcasters Association. We got everything on there. Trust me. There's the blog. There's a whole lot of fun stuff for you to discover if you're willing to look inside and without.
I talk now.
Yeah, you do.
Turn on your notifications, gamers. Wherever you listen to your podcast, I bet there's a button, a bell, a little alarm, a little check mark, a little plus, where you can not only follow, but you can turn on your notifications. I know I can vouch for I use Spotify to listen to my podcast. I can vouch Spotify's notification system is very unintrusive. You just get one little notification every week. It says the episode's out.
A little banner.
Might show you the cute little picture. You saying something?
Little banner. That's all it is.
That's a little banner. It's a little banner that pops up on your phone, and then you can get rid of it. But it's just a nice little reminder that the episode dropped. And it also, I kind of think, is like knows when you be listening to the episode. It shows you around when you be listening, and it's smart. It's tracking you. I don't want you to think about the implications of the app knowing when you listen to the podcast. I just want you to know why it's good for you and us. Anyway, what else is good for you and us is the music by the Nosebleeds. They let us use their song Bread for Breakfast for our little theme song that we used throughout the episode. So thanks for not making our podcast not have any B-roll. What would a podcast be without some B-roll for transitions? Nothing. And what would reviewparty.com be without a review to see us off this week? I have a review from Amazon. Matt, this is a review for Sleep Headphones Bluetooth 5.0 Wireless 3D IMAX Light Time Tunnel Washable Sleeping Headphones for Side Sleepers with adjustable ultra-thin stereo speakers, microphone, hands-free for insomnia travel.
Wow.
It's just a smart sleep mask, I guess. SS titles their review, All Except. They write, I love how well these work, except the charging cord is already broken. It sparked and smoked when I plugged it into the charger. 4 stars.
No, not 4. No. Call the police. No.